was listening to
Yes.
you. I heard the whole thing.
It's on the email. I have to say it every 3 seconds. There's no fees. There's no fees.
No fees. I gotcha.
Thank you, Julie. Well, we are moving along to something else that is important. This is maybe the first time you'll have updated and upgraded your home phone since 1991, 1999. Many of us have had our home phones for a long, long time, and they need updating. If you have a home phone that is bad on battery life, bad on range, it's always crackling, you go out to get the mail and you're on the phone to your daughter and you can barely hear anymore. These are new home phones, DECT 6 technology, broad, bright display screen, individual island style numbers, easy to use. This is a big phone system so that every room in the house has a phone. No more scrambling to find where that phone is. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost count, there's so many. There's 5 phones, including the base station with that digital answering machine. But this set of phones from AT&T has a very important couple of features. One of them is Connect-to-Cell, which means, and this is gonna blow your mind when I say this, when your cell phone rings, your home phone will ring. When your cell phone rings, your home phone will ring. I can answer your cell phone on the home phone. I don't need to speak on the cell phone, I can speak on the home phone. I don't need to rummage around trying to find the cell phone, all the phones in the rooms will ring. Brilliant feature. The most important feature to me though is that next generation, proactive, smart call blocking, and we'll talk a little bit about this. Millions and millions of people every single day are victim to scams and fraud and people who are trying to do no good. This is a set of phones that proactively will screen those calls, those robot calls, those solicitation calls, to help block those calls. It's a really big topic, and I want to encourage everybody to stay with us to understand why this new version is more advanced and more preventative and smarter than ever before. Mr. Bill Duggan is here. He's the man with the plan. He's got all the answers.
Good
Bill,
evening.
Happy New Year.
I gotcha.
Good to see you. Bill, these are not the old style home phones. These have a lot of new features.
No, and as you said, call blocking's become very important because of all the scams. It's billions of calls, not a year, but a month that come through. And during COVID, they tested us. They knew we were home. Yeah. So all of a sudden, when you pick up that landline, they knew you were home, and now you're on that list for the election, for the roof repair, for the warranty extension. The best part about what AT&T does is they pre-screen the calls. So it doesn't ring through. You're not susceptible. You're not identifying yourself as a live household, or you don't have to go down here and find that, where's that call block button? Because I'm gonna show you what happens. I'm gonna call this set of phones in the studio. We're in the middle of a meeting. Yeah. We're watching a movie. I don't want the phones to ring. Well, this is what's gonna happen on my end. I'm ringing the house.
Hello, calls to this number are being screened
Nothing.
by Smart Call
It's
Blocker.
being screened.
Please say your name after the tone, then press pound.
I have to identify myself. I, being a human, can identify myself and press pound. Yeah. A robocall cannot. Right. So it will not ring. The best part about it, when these landlines do ring, it is someone you want to talk to. Because that's what happened at my mom's house. We've had that number for years, right? I could tell you, 415-664, I mean, love it. I know the number. But the thing is, 9 times out of 10, we're like, just let it go to voicemail. Ignore it, because it's gonna be a solicitation. Occasionally, we hear the answering machine, oh, it's Aunt Mary, let's go get the phone and pick up the phone. This says caller ID, but more importantly, when the phone rings, it's someone you want to talk to. Yeah. But as you were saying, Adam, the best part about this, and it took us years to get it back, is that Connect-to-Cell. Because I'll be honest, Adam, I do not have a cell phone. I don't have a landline in my house. I have a cell phone. This can connect to 2 cell phones, so his and hers, or maybe you and the kid's cell phone. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna ring my cell phone, but I'm watching television, or more importantly, I don't have my cell phone on me because, I don't always carry it with me. My cell phone will ring, but I might not hear it because I left the ringer off. The cool part about it is, it's ringing in the kitchen, the office. It's announcing that phone call, which is great.
So clever.
That is the best part about it, because you know what? I have one cell phone, because it was very expensive. Yep. And I love it. It has all my numbers and text messages and all that. But having a handset next to me at the TV, next to me at the bedside table, and I can actually call back to my cell phone. See this little voice button on the side? I can hit this voice button. It's gonna go to my voice assistant on my cell phone. Android or Apple, it doesn't matter. I'll hear the little chime. Do I have any text messages?
Mom said, I hope you had a great New Year.
Oh, great.
Would you like to
so
reply?
sweet.
Yes.
What do you want to say to Mom?
Happy 2025, Mom.
It says, Happy 2025, Mom.
Okay.
Send it?
Yes. I just received a text message, sent a text message from my landline,
Home phone,
from my
wow.
desk phone, from the next. That's the best part about the way this works. By the way, this is not an AT&T service provider. You could use it on any line. I have an Android phone, an Apple phone, doesn't matter. Remember, you can also have 2 lines. So Adam, maybe you and Chelsea have your own cell phone. I could be on a cell phone call on this landline. She could be on her cell phone on this landline
Same
as well
time?
at the exact same time.
Crazy.
It's a huge upgrade because, as you said at the top, it's better technology, yes, because of the cell phone added, but it's better range, better clarity. When's the last time you updated that home phone experience? Are you getting the crackling? Does it cut off when you go upstairs or downstairs? Or does the battery not even, charge or last? Or does it not even light up and illuminate? And I'll be honest with you, it also is your intercom system. It also allows you to talk from floor to floor and room to room, which is great. And Adam, as you said, this is the largest set we've ever been able to do.
Yep.
Normally it'd be maybe 3 extra handsets.
Yes.
You're getting 5.
And that's nice. I don't want to have to, ration the handsets.
Yeah.
Let's go one in the bedroom, one in the kitchen, one in the living room, maybe one, in the office. Get them in all the rooms so we always have them to hand. So new features, fantastic, incredible upgrades, lighter weight, better battery, long battery. Obviously better range, so we can go further around the house, upstairs, downstairs, out to the mailbox, into the yard. DECT 6 technology is important in a world full of gadgets and Wi-Fi everything. We want to make sure that we've got great clarity, and that's what this will help enable us to have with this, and better security, certainly with DECT 6 technology. Your home phone from 10 years ago inevitably does not have that, so that's a reason to upgrade. But certainly for me, for all the bells and whistles, it's just the hard truth of we have to take control of this. In 2025, it is estimated there are going to be more solicitation calls, more robocalls, more scam calls, because these bad guys are getting smarter and smarter and smarter. You know how many junk calls you get every day, and maybe it's a family member that has fallen victim. And my mom called me the other day. She said, I just got this message. I won $500 from Amazon. I said, Mum, you didn't win $500 from Amazon. But she believed it because it was something, a name that she knew. There are too many people, good people, who are falling victim to these bad people because it's too easy to answer the phone and to get drawn into some fairy tale. This is a phone system that has been engineered to protect you. This is a phone system that is smarter than the average bear. It is a phone system that will block those calls before they get to you. If it saves one person, it's worth it. There's no doubt about it. So for the features, for the sounds, for the 5 handsets, for the ConnecttoCell, yes, and yes. But for the security advancements that this brings us, it is a no-brainer. Your home phone from, again, 5-10 years ago, Bill, inevitably does not have the smart call blocking that this does.
That's just it. The other call blockers out there, I have to go and pick up the phone, make myself susceptible, find the button, manually block it. AT&T pre-screen those calls. So as we're sitting down at the dinner table, it's not ringing off the hook because it's a solicitation call. Solicitation calls cannot get through. Your mechanic can get through because he's a human, and this is what happens. They're going to call the house. The robocalls are going to hear this. They're going to...
Hello, calls to this number are being
But it's not ringing.
by Smart Call Blocker.
So it's still quiet.
If you're a family member, friend, or invited caller, please press pound to be connected.
So now I can press pound and get through, which is great. That's a nice added convenience. But more importantly, you're talking about that safety and peace of mind, Adam. You know what's really peace of mind? Is that when you're sitting around the table, you're not being bothered. You're not, or what I like is when the phone does ring, it's a call you want, or it's a call that you can get through. So this is another thing. I'm over here at the dining room, no cell phones at the dining room table, or maybe it's the office, I'm having a meeting or an interview, I'm on that web call, I don't have my cell phone on me, but my cell phone, if it rings, which by the way, it's across the studio, it's another room, am I gonna miss that call? No, because even though it's down there in the purse, it's gonna ring over here on my handset, which is great, because that's the best part about it. Oh, it's ringing over there. Oh, I want to get this call. I can grab it right over here, pick up that phone call, because my cell phone was downstairs or across the room. Adam, I got this set even for my sister because, I'll be honest with you, she doesn't have a landline anymore, but I'll call her on the cell phone as soon as she walks into the kitchen, crackle, crackle. It's a dead zone in our house. And I'm sorry, but the kitchen's a very important part. You want to have good reception. So now she picks up on here, and now she has great quality call. Or you know, it's also even great, Adam. Do you do this? Do you put everyone on speakerphone so you have the mobility to walk around?
Yep.
You can still take your speakerphone calls on here, which is great. I love the fact that I can hit the voice assistant button right over here. Because you know, Adam, I have your phone number, but it's not on my landline, it's in my cell phone. I have someone else's phone number, it's in my cell phone. My voice assistant will chime. Will you call the HSN PA desk? That phone number is not in here, it's in my cell phone. It's going back to my cell phone, going through my directory. It's placing that phone call. That is the convenience about it. Hey guys, I hope you're having a good Sunday night. I'll talk to you later. I just totally pranked called them. But the best part about it is, I have this now with this phone. I have it here in the dining room. I can have one in the kitchen, the man cave, because you don't always have your cell phone on you. And Adam, I'm gonna come back to show everyone the base station up close, because there's one particular reason I got this set for my mom, which she loved the convenience of being able to charge her phone at the base as well.
So many upgrades, easy to use as well. I think some home phones are so complicated and it doesn't need to be. What AT&T have done with this is make it really, really simple. We only have about 4 or 5 minutes left. It's a important topic. You know, home phones, landlines are always going to be a safe thing to have, because you know, if a cell phone tower goes down, your landline is still going to work, which is why many of us still have that landline. Let's take advantage of the new technology that exists within landline phones, right? We might as well. I mean, you're at $129. It's down from $180, so there's a great saving there. They did give us free shipping and handling for the night, which is nice as well, so I can save you another $12 and change if you're ordering it right now, so I like that incentive. The flexibility, the versatility, certainly the protection is paramount to me. I see it all so often, and it's not right and it's not fair. But that doesn't stop it. We have to take control ourselves, and by having a phone system like this, we are able to feel empowered, because this phone system knows, and it's gonna help to screen those bad calls, those robot calls, those scam calls, to stop them ever getting through to you. Because sometimes when they get through to you, and when they're on the phone with you, they've got you.
They've got you, and that's just one call. And then they give that number to someone else, another company, or on that list, it doesn't. And I'm glad you pointed out the free shipping, because the cool part about it, yes, it's one of our largest sets, because you're getting 5 different handsets, but when it's free shipping, it's so simple to set up. Here is that base station. This is the one you plug into your landline, or you just connect to cell. I got this one for my mom, because you can see right down here, it has a USB port. So now mom just plugs in her cell phone with her charging cord, just like she would at home. She plugs it in right over here, and as long as your base station is in a good reception area, it will ring throughout the house on your cell phone. But also you notice everyone's like, how do I set this up? It's so confusing. The AT&T difference, voice guide, boom.
Hello. This voice guide will assist you with the basic setup of Smart Call Blocker.
I don't have to read the directions.
Right.
AT&T has made it so simple.
Protect you from unwanted calls, which
Love that.
may come with or without phone numbers.
Right? So again, you can set this up in a variety of ways, whether it's just numbers that are on your directory, just numbers within your area code. If it's an unknown number, which if you're like me, I do not answer those unknown numbers, because then you're on that list. It won't even ring through. So Adam, we can have a nice conversation. We can enjoy a movie. We can enjoy dinner and not have just let it go to voicemail, ignore it. Or when the phone does ring, you know it's someone who's gotten through, someone you want to talk to, which is great. So the landline is gonna block all those calls pre-screen, which is great. I love the fact that my cell phone, which you know I don't always have on me, or maybe it's in the good reception zone of the house, or it's charging, or I've turned the ringer off because I had it at work, so I don't always hear the calls. I can come right down here, and the cool part about it is, yes, call me on the cell phone, but I won't miss those calls. And I'll call my mom on her cell phone, and she's none the wiser when she talks to me on the kitchen phone, or talks to me on her bedroom phone, because that's the convenience of what you're getting tonight. Yes, it's a cell phone call, but oh, this is a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
And the also nice part about it is my cell phone's downstairs, but I'm on the cell phone up here.
It is funny. I think when Bill first says that, it does take a while for it to sink in, because it doesn't make any sense. What are you're telling me that my cell phone rings, but I can answer my cell phone on my home phone and speak on my home phone as if it's my cell? Yes, it's incredible. It's amazing. And a lot of people prefer to talk on the home phone because, you know, cell phones get very hot. I always hate it when they get so hot. It worries me,
Right.
Bill, right? The home phone is just a nicer experience to have a nice long conversation. And Bill and I and Aaron, who you're about to meet, he's the king chatterbox, so there's no doubt about it. But if you're on the phone for a long time, it's nice to do it on a home phone. Bill, any final words on this one?
You'll just love all the upgrades. It's the simple things from better audio and better range, better and easier to see the numbers and the batteries. But that technology we're talking about, the smart call blocking, easy to set up, so give that a try. Enjoy a weekend with no robocalls.
Yes, yes.
And then the convenience of, yes, even your cell phone being extended. Remember how I mentioned you can connect your cell phones? You just hit your cell phone 1 or 2, maybe your cell phone 1, and you hit that button, and then you're taking your cell phone calls right here on your phone. So easy to use, easy to see, take advantage of everything AT&T's put in this set. Largest set we've offered. And it's funny, we thought this was just for the holidays. It came and went so fast. Everyone wanted the upgrade and the gift of it. We got it just back in time, a little bit more for the new year.
And we love it. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, thank you. Have a good night.
Good to see you. Stay in the ordering process for yours. It's been a busy night with Arlo, with, of course, our AT&T. The 911 pendant, I just got told, has now sold out. So thank you for all of your orders on our 911.